do need to put the pen onto the board, okay? I'm going to whisper the instructions to you, just so we can replay this again as before, but obviously most of you know what the instructions are. Okay. Right, so this is just a basic rubber band demonstration. Can anyone remember or think for the first time about what the instruction was that I gave Evan there? What was he doing? Yeah?
To keep the knot in the middle of the hands on the dot.
Yes, that's right. So there's a dot in the middle there, and you're trying to keep the knot over it. Does that seem to be a fair explanation now for people, or do you think it might have been that you were trying to copy my behaviour or something like that? Because that's obviously the first impression that when we've run this before, is the sense that you're trying to copy and do the opposite of what I'm doing. Okay, right. So you can now give some instructions. Okay. So now some new instructions, we'll do the same thing again. Might just stand here. You're right. Okay. What do people think were the instructions that time? Didn't last very long, and it was quite chaotic. Any thoughts?
To keep it over both dots at the same time or something.
Was that an instruction?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Just leave it in between the two dots.
Between the two dots?
No.
I'll give you a bit of a clue. My instruction was to keep it over the blue dot, not over the blue dot. What do you think Evan's instruction was?
Keep it over the green.
Keep over the green dot. Okay. So we both had a different goal there. Mine was to keep it over the blue, Evan's was to keep it over the green. So essentially we were in conflict with each other. So every time I moved it towards the blue, you had to pull it towards the green. So it's very different from last time, which is if it settled on the blue and that's where we both wanted it to be, then we could just stop pulling. But this time, every time it went away from your goal, you had to pull it back. And then it went away from my goal, so I had to keep on pulling it. Does that make sense? Yeah, does that make sense to people? And that is a kind of simple goal conflict example, essentially. So, thanks.